timber market located along Nazi Aba Road in Owerri North local government area of Imo State at the weekend came under heavy attack by a good number of security operatives in the state. Inflicted injuries on traders and adopted unspecified number of persons. The sporadic shooting by the police led to the forceful closure of the market as many of the traders fled for safety. Report had it that many persons who came to buy building materials in the said market had their vehicles smashed by the security operatives who were in the market in search of Ipøb and ESN members. Traders whose shops were also smashed by the police officers are already counting their losses, as some of them were allegedly dispossessed of their valuable properties, including money. Commercial vehicles in the state capital were not spared as they were harassed, forced out of the roads, and commuters were left with no choice than to trek home. Victims of the serial attacks by the police who did not mention their names, who alleged that the son of perpetrator of the notable restaurant in the area was also adopted, and she was meant to narrate her ordeal to Azumtag, a Catholic Church Uzia 96 FM radio station, echoed by one Chinonso Uba being the radio presenter. At about 5 p.m. Friday, people were running and I instructed my son to sit down and pan fruit for me. As he was doing so, policemen invaded my restaurant and started slapping my customers and inflicted injuries on them with knives. They left with my customers and adopted my 24-year-old son, Abuchuku, who was busy helping me in the kitchen. I don't really know where they have taken my son to, and that was why we visited your radio station to help and trace my son for me, the woman whose son was adopted alleged. In Onitsha, Anambra State, businesses including markets were shut down for fear of suspected criminals who may cash on the state of insecurity to rob and cut away valuables belonging to traders, while Ipøb members were visible running around in the city. The security operatives were also available to arrest the situation in case it gets out of hands. In Enugu State, report had it that commuters suffered as they trekked distance to meet their respective obligations for the day. Transporters who refused to ply the road said they were afraid of police harassment and possible extortion. The Ipøb members were also visible and willing to make trouble with any security agency who comes their way. Ebonyi State had the same feelings of insecurity, leading to the closure of Ipøb Junction Market, located in Ebonyi local government area of the state. Entry and exit from Ebonyi State were made difficult by security operatives in the area. Passengers of all kinds of vehicles are made to disembark from their vehicles and cross with legs at every checkpoint. Aba had the same share of the apprehension, and businesses were also shut down. Most traders and other business merchants were seen closing down earlier than necessary. Meanwhile, security had been briefed up in Imo over fears resulting from a sit-at-home order by the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipøb, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Daily Independence report that Ipøb had earlier issued a release directing Southeast residents to sit at home today in memory of what it described as Biafra Remembrance Day, as on May 30th, just as the state government announced that members of the public should ignore the order. The various state governors should convene a joint meeting of the Igbos before the security situation escalates. This one you are saying here, my brother, who are the people that invited them? Are they not aware of the police and the army in the place? So, I bet maybe we just leave that matter for another day. Nigerians are reacting. Oh, brother, Southeast, waiting they happen. No. If you ask me, who I go ask? Your people choose them, or someone just dropped that. This is exactly the kind of security checkpoint you get from illiterates called security operatives. The truth is that I feel the Igbo youth are just being used up here. If you truly want Biafra, compare your leaders to call for a referendum. Any leader who acts otherwise, deal with the leader. It gets to a point where the message becomes clear to every of your leaders and also to everyone that you indeed seek Biafra. Stop giving the hateful tribes a chance to ridicule Igbo. This is way too much. Hope people will not just be arrested at random in their business places and targeted criminals because they are Igbos. Prudence, please, and again, violence and forceful approach is not the way forward. It can only kill some, but the ideology remains. Caution, please, as we pray that God will do his own. All right, northern region with daily banditry has not been treated like this, so some situation different approach. Injustice still continue in Nigeria. Jaga jaga, you will go down. Buhari have sent terrorists to Southeast. All right, someone said here, good news, that sounds them right. Majority of Igbos are Ipøb members and sympathizers. Mad people everywhere. This quite unprofessional with this move. It can't stop anything. All Igbos are surprisingly Ipøb by night and Nigerian by day. Why is he waiting for 1966 action? So guys, you've all heard it now. I'm dropping it here. Let's hear from you. Hit the comment section and don't forget to give us thumbs up. Thank you very much. Bye for now.